Good morning everyone, I am Janine M. Arisgado and I'm here to show you how to solve a rational equation and a rational inequality. So here is an example of a rational equation. So before we go to the steps of how to solve a rational equation, we have to find first the factors of x squared minus 4. So copy the numerator. So what are the factors of x squared minus 4? So the factors are x plus 2 and x minus 2. Plus copy the rest. So since the numerator and one of the factors of x squared minus 4 is the same, we can cancel the numerator here and change it into 1 and cancel the common. So 1 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So here we have the same denominator. So in adding fractions, we can just add the numerator directly if they have the same denominator. We can just copy the denominator. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And since their denominators are the same, copy the denominator. Two over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So the first step in solving rational equation is to find the least common denominator or LCD. So the first step is finding the LCD. So the denominators here are x plus 2 and x minus 2. So x plus 2 and x minus 2. So we can just copy these denominators. So this is our final LCD. X plus 2 and x plus 2 times x minus 2. So moving on to the second step. So the second step is multiply both sides of the equation by its LCD. So this is our LCD. X plus 2 times x minus 2 times the equation 2 over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x minus 2 times the LCD x plus 2 times x minus 2. So the third step is apply distributive property and then simplify. So x plus 2 times x minus 2 times 2 over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x minus 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. So here we can just cancel the denominator and one of the LCD. So cancel the common x plus 2 and x plus 2. So cancel. Here we can also cancel here x minus 2 and x minus 2. So cancel, and then is equal to 2 times this x minus 2 is equal to 1 times the remaining x plus 2. And then let's simplify. So let's apply the distributive property. Okay. So 2 times x is equal to 2x. 2 times negative 2 is equal to negative 4 is equal to 1 times x is equal to x. And 1 times 2 is equal to 2, positive 2. So 2x minus 4 is equal to x plus 2. The fourth step is to find all the possible values of x. So let's find the value of x first. So 2x minus 4 is equal to x plus 2. So to find x, we have to transpose x plus 2 to the left. So 2x minus 4. So if we transpose x to the left, positive x, it will become negative. So 2x minus 4 minus x. Next is the 2. So if we transpose positive 2 to the left, it will become negative 2 is equal to 0. So let's arrange first. 2x minus x minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 0. So 2x minus x is equal to 1x or x. Negative 4 minus 2 is equal to negative 6. So copy here is equal to 0. So to find x, this will become x minus 6 is equal to 0. It will become x is equal to transpose 6 here. Since it's negative, it will become positive. So x is equal to 6. So this is our value of x. So to make sure that our answer is correct, that x is equal to 6, the fifth step is check each value by substituting into the original equation and reject any extraneous roots. So this is our original equation. So x minus 2 over x squared minus 4 plus 1 over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So let's substitute our value of x, which is 6. So 6 minus 2 over 6 squared minus 4 plus 1 over 6 plus 2 is equal to 1 over 6 minus 2. So let's simplify. So 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, positive 4. 6 squared is equal to 36 minus 4 plus 1 over 6 plus 2 is equal to 8 is equal to 1 over 6 minus 2, which will equal to 4. So 4 over 36 minus 4 is equal to 32 plus copy 1/8 is equal to 1/4. So we can't add directly the 4 over 32 and 1/8. So in order to add these two, we have to find first their LCD. So 4 over 32 plus, so since their LCD is 32, so 32, this will become 4. So since 1/8 is only equal to 4 over 32, so is equal to 1/4. So 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 over, copy the denominator, 32 is equal to 1/4. So simplify 8 over 32. So 8 over 32 is only equal to 1/4 and 1/4. So x is equal to 6 is correct. So the next example is a rational inequality. So 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. So the first step in solving a rational inequality, we have to put the rational inequality in general form. Rx over qx is less than 0. So this is the first step. So 5x over x minus 1, transpose the 4 here, the positive 4, it will become negative. So minus 4 is less than 0. So the second step is to write the inequality into a single rational expression on the left side. So we have to find the LCD first. So LCD is equal to the denominator here, x minus 1, and over 1. So this is also equal to x minus 1. So this is our LCD. Next is simplify. So 5x over x minus 1 and the denominator x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. 5x over x minus 1 minus 4 times x minus 1 over x minus 1. So it's less than 0. So this will become 5x minus 4 times x minus 1 over, since they have the same denominator, we just put 1 here. So over x minus 1 is less than 0. So 5x. Negative 4 times x is equal to negative 4x. And negative 4 times negative 1 is equal to positive 4 over x minus 1 is less than 0. So next, simplify. So 5x minus 4x is equal to 1x or x. X, copy the 4, plus 4 over x minus 1 is less than 0. So the third step is to set the numerator and denominator equal to 0 and solve. So this is our numerator, while this is our denominator. So we have to so the third step is to set the numerator and denominator equal to 0 and solve. So this is our numerator and this is our denominator. So let's equate to this to 0. X plus 4 is equal to 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0. So to find x, we have to transpose 4 to the right. So x is equal to positive 4. If we transpose positive 4, it will become negative 4, while here x minus 1 is equal to 0. If we transpose negative 1 to the right, it will become positive 1. So the values that we get are called the critical values. Critical values. So the fourth step is to plot the critical values on a number line, breaking the number line into intervals. So let's make a number line here. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So negative 4 is here, and positive 1 is here. So in order for us to know if our values are excluded or included, we have to substitute it to the original equation, which is 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. So the first one is if x is equal to negative 4. So 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. And here, if x is equal to 1, 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. So we have to substitute first the x is equal to negative 4. So this will become 5 times negative 4 over negative 4 minus 1 is less than 4. So 5 times negative 4 is equal to negative 20. And negative 4 minus 1 is equal to negative 5 is less than 4. So negative 20 divided by negative 5, this will become positive 4. So positive 4 is less than 4, which is false. So the next one is x is equal to 1. So let's substitute 1. Let's substitute the value of x. So 5 times 1 over 1 minus 1 is less than 4. 5 times 1 is equal to positive 5 over 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 is less than 4. So this is clearly false, since if we divide this, our answer will become undefined. So false. Undefined. So negative 4, we will form a hollow circle, and in positive 1 also. So moving on to the fifth step. So we will have 3 intervals. So no, the first interval is parentheses negative infinity to negative 4 and parentheses. The second one is negative 4 parentheses negative 4 to positive 1 and parentheses. So the third interval is parentheses positive 1 up to the positive infinity parentheses. So the sixth step is to select test values in each interval and substitute those values in the inequality. So we have to choose a number between these intervals. So in interval 1, which is negative infinity up to negative 4, we have to pick a number from between these numbers. So let's use negative 6. So let's substitute it to the original inequality. So 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. So we have to substitute the value of x here. So 5 times negative 6 over negative 6 minus 1 is less than 4. So 5 times negative 6 is equal to negative 30. So over negative 6 minus 1, which is negative 7, is less than 4. So negative 30 over negative 7 is equal to 4.29. Positive 4.29 is less than 4. So x is equal to negative 6. This, we will have this answer. So negative infinity up to negative 4 is clearly false. So moving on to the second interval, which is negative 4 up to the positive 1. So let's pick a number here. Let's say 0. X is equal to 0. So let's substitute. 5x over x minus 1 is less than 4. So 5 times 0 over 0 minus 1 is less than 4. 5 times 0 is equal to 0 over negative 1 is less than 4. So 0 divided by negative 1 is equal to 0, less than 4. So this is clearly true since 0 is less than 4. So the interval negative 4 to 1 is actually true. So moving on to the third interval, which is positive 1 up to the positive infinity. So let's pick a number. So x is equal to 3. So let's substitute. So 5 times 3 over 3 minus 1 is less than 4. So 5 times 3 is equal to 15 over 3 minus 1 is equal to 2 is less than 4. So 15 divided by 2 is equal to 7.5 is less than 4. 7.5 is less than 4 is clearly false. So the interval 1 up to the positive infinity is false. So the seventh step is use interval notation or set notation to write the final answer. So for the interval notation, the answer is parenthesis negative 4 up to positive 1 parenthesis. While for the set notation, our answer is set of all real numbers such that x is greater than negative 4 but less than 1.